Hey guys, what's up? Today we're talking about a really raw, gut punch of a topic that I know a lot of you can relate to. If you grew up in an average working class family trying to climb your way up from the bottom when you don't have any connections, no safety net, no extra resources, what do you actually rely on to make it? I've broken it down into just 3 steps. Nail every single one of these and I truly believe you can turn your whole life around. Step 1. Get out first. Don't get stuck in a small rural town or a tiny little city. The biggest chain holding back working class kids isn't even lack of money, it's your perspective and the people you surround yourself with. If you're stuck in a small county or a tiny rural town, everyone around you is just going through the motions of daily life. Everyone thinks the exact same way, and all you ever talk about is neighborhood gossip and how to pay the bills. No matter how hard you work, it's almost impossible to break through that invisible glass ceiling hanging over you. That stable life you think you want? It's just slow boiling a frog, man. You lose all your ambition and drive bit by bit before you even notice it. I've seen so many sharp, smart kids do this. They ace the SAT, get into a good college, then move right back home after graduation for that safe, boring 9 to 5. A few years in, all their edge is gone, all their fight is gone, and their whole life's basically set in stone before they hit 30. But the kids brave enough to get out, even if they start out waiting tables or working dead-end entry-level gigs in a big city, they get to see a whole different world. Big cities have way more opportunities, information moves way faster, you get to meet people way more talented than you, and pick up way more advanced ways of thinking, stuff you could never get stuck in a small town. So step 1, don't overthink it. While you're young, go make it in a major top-tier metro or a fast-growing big city. Even if you're dead broke when you start, even if you have to go through so much hardship just to get by, you still have to get out. Once you get out, only then do you get a shot to see a bigger world. Only then do you get a shot to change your fate. Step 2. Find an ancient great to be your mentor. You can learn a lifetime of experience for almost nothing. Once you get out, don't just stumble around blind. You don't have resources, you don't have connections. Blind stumbling is just wasting time you can't get back. What a working class kid needs most is a guide. And the best guide isn't some untouchable big shot in real life. Those guys don't have time to even talk to you, let alone take you under their wing. The best guides are these ancient greats, proven brilliant people history has already vetted. People like Zheng Guofan, Wang Yangming, Fan Li, plus all the legendary successful entrepreneurs and great thinkers from the last 100 years. All their experience, wisdom, and ways of thinking are written down in books, preserved in biographies. You spend 10, 20 bucks on a book, and you get the full lifetime of lessons they worked their whole lives to refine. That's the lowest cost education you'll ever find anywhere. Want to learn how to navigate relationships and conduct yourself well? Read Zheng Guofan. Want to learn how to start a business and build wealth? Read biographies of the biggest business legends. Want to level up your perspective? Read the classic foundational works. Stop daydreaming about some big shot in real life taking you under their wing. Kids from ordinary families don't get that kind of lucky break with connections. But these ancient greats, they'll never care that you came from nothing. As long as you're willing to put in the work to learn, they'll give you everything they have. Turn their wisdom into your own and you're basically standing on the shoulders of giants. You'll skip so many of the stupid mistakes most people spend years digging themselves out of. Step 3. You have to be tough on yourself. If you're a kid from an ordinary family trying to climb out, there are no shortcuts. You have to be willing to be really hard on yourself. This toughness isn't about hurting yourself or burning out for no reason. It means cutting out laziness, cutting out procrastination, cutting out all the useless socializing that gets you nowhere. Put every minute and every bit of energy you have into improving yourself. When everyone else is scrolling TikTok for 3 hours or playing video games all weekend, you're learning new skills. When everyone else is out blowing money shopping or grabbing fancy dinners every weekend, you're building useful connections. When everyone else is sitting around complaining that life isn't fair, you're putting your head down and putting in the work. You have to remember, you don't have a safety net behind you. Your parents can't help you that much, not if you're starting from nothing. You only have yourself. I know a guy who grew up in a tiny rural town in the middle of nowhere. He started out working an assembly line in a factory. Then he decided he wanted to get into e-commerce. He only slept 4 hours a night, worked his factory shift during the day, studied e-commerce, made videos, and did live streams at night. He stuck with it for 2 years, and now he owns his own company, pulls in over $1 million a year. He told me those days really pushed him to his absolute breaking point, but if he never pushed himself that hard, he never would have known how capable he really was. Be a little tougher on yourself. Force yourself to grow. Force yourself to get better. Only when you're strong on your own can you escape the life of being stuck at the bottom. Only then can you give your own family a better life down the line. These 3 steps sound simple on paper, but very few people actually pull them off. Because getting out takes courage, learning from these greats takes persistence, and being tough on yourself takes real resolve. But if you can do all 3, you'll realize that so-called climbing out of the bottom is just one step at a time. You build it slowly, with your own hard work and consistency. Stop complaining that you got a bad hand at birth. Stop envying other people's good luck. Start right now. Get moving. Every hardship you go through now will turn into good things down the line. Every bit of effort you put in now will turn into the confidence and security you have later. For a kid from an ordinary family, this is all you need to turn your life around. These 3 steps. You got this.